Connection. It's a word that dances on the edge of our understanding, yet it's the essence that touches the deepest parts of who we are. Reaching beyond our interaction with people to embrace the natural world and the passions that define us. Here, nestled on the quiet coast of Guatemala, we find an opportunity for connection with the Warrior Surf Foundation during their week-long wellness retreat. Each veteran steps into a new chapter with hope and uncertainty. They come from diverse backgrounds, but they share a common goal: to find peace and to reconnect with themselves and others.
Everybody's making this journey for the first time, so doing it together, it makes it that much better. You're sharing such a great experience with other people, and the vibes going back and forth, they make it so much better.
I really can't see myself like wanting to go and do anything else right now. I mean, this is just absolutely perfect.
If you're here, it's because you belong here and you meet people that are similar to you, and you realize what a cool community is.
I love meeting veterans on these things. Everybody's just trying to make their way and be productive.
But I think it's really cool to be with a group of guys from all different walks. The one thing they have in common is that they're veterans, and they can talk about all the things, and they do.
Healing is a journey, often marked by uncharted waters and unforeseen challenges. For veterans, navigating the echoes of trauma, it can feel like an insurmountable task. Yet within the embrace of nature and the power of community, a path to recovery unfolds.
It's hard for a lot of guys to come back because our society is so much built on what can you do for whoever, and when you're messed up, you can't really, you can go through that. I'm not worthy, I can't do anything, I can't do what I used to do. And
obviously when you come to these groups, talking to veterans alone is a benefit, and we instantly have that bond. But then Warrior Surf, it's all like-minded veterans that want to do better and not just sit around or do one thing. They want to better their lives and also go out and do stuff like this. Not a lot of people want to do that.
So being able to come and do and experience that amongst a group of veterans who have done the same door kicking shit that I have done, or patrols that I have done, or training that I have done, and see how kind and soft and gentle and accepting those men, hard men, can be, but also hold you accountable and kind of keep you on the straight and narrow, and also teach you ways that they have already learned.
There's a different energy, there's a different vibe, there's a different conversations that are had, right? There's just a different community that you build because of the people you're around, right?
It's been really cool to see him go out and build a whole new community, not just a community, but a brotherhood, to be fully submerged in surf culture, yoga culture, and then the Guatemala culture. It's just been soaking it all up.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to sit back and listen to some of the conversations and how they've changed from the day we got here till now. It's interesting. It makes you wonder if it's us doing that or if it's the fact that we have the ocean in common.
Consider the ocean, a vast expanse that stretches beyond the horizon, inviting us into its depths. It's more than just a body of water. It's a living entity that pulses with rhythm and energy. The ocean calls to us, urging us to engage with its power and its beauty.
I didn't have to show up with a hello. It didn't matter what I wore, didn't matter how I looked or the day I had before. Didn't matter what I brought to the table, the ocean didn't care. And I don't know, I found that to be very comforting. I didn't feel judged.
But really, it's so much more than that. I was surfing with people that are so like-minded to me.
It's like the end of your little universe, you know, you stand there and it's just nothing except what you want it to be. And it's a really cool feeling.
And then there's surfing, a practice that embodies this connection in the most exhilarating form. Surfing is not merely a sport, it's a profound communion with the sea. Each ride on a wave is a moment of unity between the rider and the ocean, a dance between balance and harmony.
I mean, dude, surfing, right?
For the first time, I felt like all I was required to do was show up, and that's pretty simple. So that's where it started. Yeah.
And it's kind of just you and the people around you because you can't take anything out. That's why I like about surfing. It's every other event, you still can have your phone on, you still can do things. With surfing, it's like you don't have anything to worry about.
Surfing is big. The surfing has been awesome. You know, again, that validation of being able to surf a different wave in a different country that you've never seen before.
I gotta say, man, it's changed my life like completely. Like that's all I want to do now is be near the ocean, go surfing.
And going out there and riding my first wave on the wall out there was one of the most amazing memories that I'll probably carry for the rest of my life.
And while it's great to connect with this beautiful place and those on the trip, what about the people that call this home?
Where are we at? What are we doing? We're at La Chosa Chula helping these guys put some seating in for their soccer field. Almost done, made quick work of it. Easy, easy peasy.
Hola, me llamo Luis. En actualidad soy el director y profesor de esta escuela que está ubicada en Aldea del Paredón, Buenavista. Hoy tuvimos la grata visita de los muchachos americanos que nos estuvieron apoyando con sembrar árboles frutales para nuestro huerto que se llama Huerto de Frutas Tropicales. Y ha sido de mucho beneficio y de mucha ayuda y esperamos que otro año, otra oportunidad nos visiten.
También agradeciéndole por el apoyo que nos dieron por colocar los neumáticos en nuestra valla de contención, perímetro de nuestro campo de fútbol. Muy agradecido con ustedes y con el grupo y esperamos muy pronto estén de regreso para seguirnos apoyando. Gracias.
Yeah, it was great. You know, you could see their eyes light up when we showed up. I think they were expecting a lot less help.
Thinking about how 2 hours of sweat and hard work probably equals about 6 months for them. Getting the opportunity to do that kind of gave me the okay to be here.
When we connect, we bridge the gap between isolation and belonging. We create spaces where vulnerability is met with compassion and where differences become strengths.
Helping others through this journey has been one of the most rewarding pieces of the trip and just my experience with the program. Taking those morsels of information that I got from each and every one of the people and absorbing them and seeing how I can bring them into my life to make it easier, healthier, and more fun. It's all about having fun.
One of the themes everyone talks about on all these trips or during the last few days is just the friendships you make. It's not just during this trip, like there's now bonded friendships, relationships, a bigger community. That's the things that you don't realize until you're here. That's the things that are available.
I really found a family in Warrior Surf. I know a lot of guys now and girls that will answer my phone call anytime I need them to.
We're the fortunate ones who get to get in the water and wash all of life's problems off of us for the day.
In the waves of the ocean and the strength of shared experiences, they find their way forward towards hope, healing, and a brighter future.